Aloha familia. I don't know why the hell I be getting on here acting like I can speak another language. But hey family, what's good? How are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. Y'all already know. Um, you know what? I'm gonna stay away from that. But it's a beautiful day today. It looks so good outside. Okay, I hope you feel as beautiful as the weather looks. Okay, all right. Maybe that ain't gonna resonate for everybody, but here in Atlanta, the sun is out, baby. Okay, and I could really appreciate that. I'm also getting something about your energy. Okay, it's very magnetic at this time, very very magnetic. You are seen even when you try to hide, so you might as well just embrace it. Okay, welcome to the portal of alignment. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. The first read we're gonna get into is gonna be something general. I was called to use the, what is this, miracle mantras affirmations deck. If you are interested, I got high frequency guru pen in the far background. You might hear some rampage. I put on a rampage. Usually I play her in the background, not just for me but for y'all too, because I know that you guys may not be able to hear it, but the frequency is real. All right, so I'm also getting to, you may not be able to see your growth, but it's real. Okay, for somebody here, you're so used to yourself that you don't actually give yourself enough credit for how far you came. Okay, even if you're not where you think you should or want to be, you still are somewhere. Okay, and it's way better than you were a few years ago. Okay, something about the pandemic is very significant. Some type of transformation. Okay, something awakened inside of you. Also getting to, the pandemic was supposed to be something that helped the people who pandemic that motherfucker. Okay. But it actually triggered the opposite effect that they wanted. All right, I'm picking that up. Like, a lot of people start going within, and a lot of people start waking up around that time. And it's crazy because they intended for things to happen one way to work in their favor, but it actually backfired. So I'm also getting to something in regards to enemies. 12th house energy. Pisces is very significant. Okay, to Pisces is ruled by the 12th house. Secret enemies, hidden enemies. I'm also hearing something about the 9th house and hidden talents as well. Okay, intellect. What intellect really is, what it really means to be intellectual. Okay, just like beauty, it's in the eye of the beholder. Because what I'm doing, I might feel like it's the smartest thing in the world, and it may work for me. But if somebody else looking on the outside, based off their perspective, based off their opinion, might think otherwise. Okay, I'm hearing it matters what you think. What you think is what you create. Okay, but yeah, welcome to my channel. If you new, nice to meet you. My name is Shay. Hey, hey, hey. And if you be here every day, baby, I fuck with you. Okay, if you show up for me, you showing up for you, and I appreciate that. Thank you guys for all the love that y'all give me in the comments. All the love that y'all show through the likes, through the hypes. Okay, I've officially created membership, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do and how I want to move with it. So just bear with me. But if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and join the channel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, after today, I'm gonna take a little hiatus. All right, I need a break. I've been posting and uploading way more than I was paying attention to. I kind of was just moving and going with the flow. So I feel like that's very significant to somebody here. Like, just go with the flow. Allow the flow. Don't fight against it. Don't try to move with it. Just allow it to be. Okay, if you get what I'm saying, because I'm seeing a current. I'm seeing someone go against the current. I'm seeing someone swim with the current, but spirit wants you dead smack in the middle, just flowing with the current. Okay, water could be very significant. Currency. I feel like we're going to be talking about money in this general read today. Okay, because when I was shuffling these cards, look, we definitely talk about success, inner success, okay, and how it's shining and glowing without you. What? Okay, I just heard somebody say, damn, they living it up without me. I was supposed to be right beside them. Okay, so I definitely feel like you are in this successful era. All right, and success is not just money. Okay, it's time for us to start expanding our mind on what true currency, true wealth, and true success is. Okay, it's deeper than that. Wealth reigns from within you. And it's so funny. Thank you so much, Spirit. Yesterday, I was just sitting watching a little TV show or whatever, and I heard in my consciousness, like, who would you be or what would you do if nothing, no title, no name, no status, no money, if it was just you and you didn't have anything to worry about? What would you do? Who would you become? Would you allow yourself to drown in nothing? And what I mean by that is we are so distracted by everything that we don't even realize that sometimes doing nothing is exactly what we need. Okay? Who would you be? What would you do? What would you focus on? Okay, whatever that answer is, you need to make a small portion of your day, of your week, of your month to contribute to that. And I would say at least every day or every other day. Okay, because transitioning is not something that usually happen overnight, even if the results seem to come overnight by outsiders. Or, I don't know, you may be watching something of somebody else and being like, okay, it's like using them as an example of what's possible for you instead of comparing yourself to them. You see what I'm saying? Anything and everything is possible based off your perspective and how you think. But I definitely feel like we're going to be talking about either love or money or both. Okay, I don't chase, I attract. We talking about energy, your energy. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, opportunities are headed to me. The universe showed me how, excuse me, confirmation bird, as the great Jadina always say. The universe showed me how it gets better. Opportunities are headed to me. Something about landing. So flying could be very significant. I'm also getting this energy of astral traveling unbeknownst to you. So you could definitely be traveling in the astral realm and have no idea that's what you're doing. Okay, something about dreams here are very significant and very potent. Okay, your dreams are speaking to your dreams, are telling you something. Okay, for somebody here, you could be dreaming about money. All right, not every night, but it seems like you're dreaming more about money, getting money in different forms, different fashions. Fashion could be very significant as well. My name is spoken of amongst the most successful people. When I'm hearing successful people, I'm getting people who actually match your vibration of success. So however you see success, however you view success, okay, it's been spoken of amongst the most successful people. Okay, because somebody here may feel like your mouth being in the name of a celebrity or somebody who's highly respected is a form of successful people. But depending on your perspective, because you never know what those people went through to get where they at. You never know if they being used as a puppet. Sometimes your name being as somebody that looks successful or popular is actually a detriment to you. These people could be ciphering your energy unbeknownst to you. Okay, something about rituals, concerts. Okay, it's very significant. I live in a state of perpetual happiness. I feel like somebody here, there's some type of resistance when it comes to you and affirmations, you truly affirming who you want to be instead of living and soaking in who you are now, right? And what I mean by that is like, when you hear I'm wildly rich, but then you think about your bank account, it's like it's not matching up. But the thing about embodying an energy, you're embodying it. You don't have to see it to know that you're the embodiment of it. It's like the energy of God, the God frequency, love. You don't have to see God in order to know. Or the wind. The wind is a great example, without getting too politically correct with the God and the religion stuff. The wind. You know the wind gonna blow every day. The trees is not wondering if the wind gonna blow tomorrow, because that's something they expect. You see what I'm saying? The sun is not, the nature is not wondering if the sun gonna come out the next day, because it's something that naturally happens, and they're not worried about it. Okay, I'm also hearing sentience. Okay, caterpillar. I don't know where that came from. Something about a caterpillar. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I'm seeing books. Something about children's books or children's podcast. Somebody here, you want to offer something to children because you feel not only that you love kids, but you feel like that's something that it's like providing a service that people need. Food service, healthcare service, but I'm getting specifically something in regards to kids, because you know people will never stop having kids. Okay, I'm also hearing something about someone is sterile. Okay, somebody could be thinking about either getting a tube tied or getting neutered, like male neutered. Okay, that's very significant. Or a pet. Okay, something about getting pets spaded or neutered or something like that. I'm just channeling, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna take this since it fell. It says I am an example of getting everything I want. Back to what I was saying. Just expect it. Don't think about it. Don't think twice about it. None of that. Can you go back to a time where you were stressed out and still got everything you needed, even if it was just enough? If you can manifest in that state of mind, imagine being able to manifest in the state of mind of knowing, like, it's not something that, just like your job expect you to show up every day, that's how you should expect God to show up for you every day. That's how you should expect your angels to show up for you every day. It's an expectation. It's something that you know. Okay? It's not something that you're praying for. It's something that you're commanding. Okay? A prayer is only a wish. A prayer, and I'm not here to go back and forth. All right, I'm just not. Like, I just feel like we are so indoctrinated with certain words that we get it twisted. I'm not trying to take you away from yourself. I'm trying to bring you closer to yourself. Right? And sometimes the words that we use keep us at a distance. But I also do believe that your intention, is real. That's why we can pray and still get what we want. But imagine you commanding how faster it'll come. You see what I'm saying? All right, something about a moment of silence. Okay, meditation could be very significant. Universe, show me how it gets better. Universe, show me how it gets better. Something's getting better, headed to me. Okay, getting everything. All right, I'm reading the words that are slanted or in cursive. Okay, cursive, something about curses, cursing, cursive, spelling. I mean, it's right in our face. Words are spells, so how you put them together and your intention behind it is what create magic, is what I just heard. The universe intended me to live a life of riches. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you're gonna die rich. That's regardless. But how could you align yourself closer to that timeline? Or how could you quantum leap into the timeline that you're wishing for? Embody it. Okay, embody it don't mean that you got it and you see everything right now. Embody means become the energetic frequency, so that way whatever you want is aligning to you. Okay, something about alignment here. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can look in the description box. If you think these readings be deep, get you a personal. You won't fucking regret it. I promise you that. All right. Unless you somebody with a narrow mind and you ain't ready for the truth. You just would rather be fed a fantasy. This ain't the channel for you. Okay. someone here, your mind is expanding, okay, or it's expansive. It says my mind is worth millions, okay. I'm also getting this energy of a mind of 1,000,000 people, okay. So that means you have the capacity for a lot, okay. Something about your purpose here. Somebody here, the reason why certain things haven't came in for you like you want is because you are running away from your purpose. You're running away from something. There's an idea, there's a thought, there's something here that Spirit has put upon you. It's just resting in your mind, but it's time for you to start acting on that, okay? For somebody here, you doing too much. Oh, I feel I feel attacked. I feel like this message right here is for me. Like, I feel like whoever you are, you might be doing too much, and you feel that, I don't know, I'm just getting this energy of resting. Okay, it's okay to rest. What's for you will never pass you by. But in order for you to stay in alignment, you have to rest. Because you overdoing things is telling the universe that you're desperate for something. And you can't be desperate for something that's already you. It's already within you. The love is already there. The finances is already there. The happiness, the freedom is already there. You just got to unplug from the indoctrination. Okay, easier said than done, but it's possible. I just heard ring the bell, so guess what? That's what I'm going to do. Brace yourself. At 1616. 16 is what, the temperance card? Ooh. All right. I was called to do that 3 times. So something about in threes. Groups of threes could be very significant. Okay, this could be some type of project at work as well, or at school. Something about a group of 3. The universe shows me how better it gets. I don't know. This is my first time using these cards, and I don't know. I get the words, I understand it, but I think my mind is so much, I don't want to say complex. It's like this is not complex enough for me. So somebody, you love a challenge. Okay, you love a challenge. Okay, or something about your ability to be able to handle certain challenges is immaculate. But you don't always have to be in this fight or flight energy. You don't always have to be in this energy of challenger, feeling like things. It's like, if you're going to challenge yourself, make it a soft challenge. Challenge yourself to do something that you're afraid of. Challenge yourself to do something that you know that you're being called to do, but you just haven't made the time for. Challenge yourself when it comes to your fears. Challenge yourself into the embodiment. All right, the biggest challenge that I've had on this journey is appreciating where I am, taking the time to actually realize where I am, how much I've grown. And I always say, don't compare yourself to the next person, but naturally you will see how you've outgrown the people around you. It's not comparing yourself to detriment. You know what I'm saying? Because we need it all. Excuse me. Okay, I just saw a ladybug fly out my window, orange ladybug. Now, growing up in Florida, I always saw red ladybugs. To see a ladybug that was any other color was a little weird to me, but ever since I've been in Georgia, I've been seeing orange ladybugs a lot, okay? So the color orange could be very significant. Okay, someone could also have a ladybug tattoo. I'm also seeing a butterfly tattoo, okay? You breathing is a form of magic. I just heard that. So whatever I hear, I say, okay? I'm also hearing I started smelling food. I'm sorry. Somebody could be cooking at this time, okay? All right. Prepping for something. Some type of big event. This could also be Christmas. Okay, if you do celebrate Christmas. Christ. Huh? Christmas. You know what? I'm sorry, I start channeling. Christ must Christos, divine consciousness, crystals in the body. I'm hearing you are a walking crystal. Okay, something about like Christ. Christ is an example of who you should be, what you should embody. Jesus was not telling people to worship him. He was telling people, showing people who they are, like a walking mirror. Okay, no, I'm not religious, but I grew up in the church, okay, and I've done a little research in regards to Christianity because that's all I knew at one point. I remember literally, like, I used to watch sermons every day, TDJs. Every fucking day I used to get this man, like, offerings and everything, but let's not get too politically correct. Something about Christ consciousness. And I keep on saying, I'm gonna get away from that. I'm gonna get away from that. Somebody, you're running away from something, or your spirit is not comfortable where you at, but you're playing along with whatever this is you're a part of because that's all you know. But that's the thing. That's not all you know. That's just what you're used to. How about you expand your mind, open yourself up for new. I'm hearing a new adventure or new knowledge. It's nothing wrong with rejecting what you know, especially if it's keeping you at a lower frequency, at a lower state of mind. Imagine you thinking what you've been doing your whole life was the reality or the truth. And it never was, at least not for you. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with you being a part of certain groups, a part of certain cults, unbeknownst to you, if it works for you. But if it's keeping you in a state of worry, it's keeping you in a state of judgment, it's keeping you in a state of imbalance, but you holding on to this savior. What if, hypothetically, right? What if, you know what I'm saying? Let's play into it. There is something that's a savior outside of you, right? What if your savior was waiting on you to do the next step and save you and be a part of your own saving, instead of depending always on things, on the outside circumstances, wishing, praying, hoping? God is within you, baby. Within you. The power is within you. I'm hearing, I got the magic in me. Magical. Okay, you got the magic within you. People feel lucky to know you. Somebody here, you're very smart. Like, you give off this very much electro energy, and you can't understand. People can't understand. Like, you could have been somebody where people just come up to you randomly and just start telling all their business. Like, they know you somebody that can give them good advice. Don't know you out the can of paint, okay? You could resonate with that energy. I'm also getting to something about a random psychic or somebody randomly coming up to you telling you what God said, okay? I'm 50-50 on that. This is just my opinion. Ain't got nothing to do with what I'm channeling. I'm 50-50 on that because I've had that happen to me before when I was young and naive, and although what she channeled to me was real, that lady was trying to steal my goddamn spirit. I was working at an airport. Okay, the airport could be significant. Working at an airport could be significant. I'm hearing something about the train station as well. All right, I was working at an airport, and this lady came up to me and told me stuff that I didn't even know my mama had never told me. You know what I'm saying? And what really stuck to me is that she said my grandma died with respiratory issues. Okay, I didn't even know that my grandma died of respiratory issues. My great grandma. Okay, my great granny Laura. I'm sorry, I just got stuck there. And now I feel a little emotional. I never even met my granny, but I know she's there with me. Something about ancestors, something about someone's grandma here is very significant. Somebody's grandma could be named Laura, okay? Laura. All right. But where was I? Yeah, this random lady, she came, but she told me the truth, but then she told me to go home and do some type of spell. And I was supposed to buy all this shit that I ain't knew nothing about. And I was so convinced. Okay, so something about not being naive. All right, obviously I was young, and I ain't even gonna call myself dumb, because at the time I needed that. Because right now I can reflect on all of the times that I was supposed to be swallowed by the devil, and God came in and said, nope, not my baby. Okay, I feel like somebody could resonate with that. Okay, yes, I believe in God, but from the inside and out. But I'm not waiting on the outside to do everything for me. Okay, maybe that's, you know what I'm saying, a part of my nature, because I am very independent, and I'm trying to learn how to allow people to do things for me. And it's actually working out very well, okay? Anytime I talk about myself, I feel like I'm talking about somebody else. Like, I'm just giving you an example of how I move through things. So maybe you can use that example, okay? Broaden your perspective with certain things. But what was I saying? Okay, something has dried up or dried out. All right. Someone here, you could definitely suffer with something in regards to your focus. Okay, this could be ADD, this could be ADHD. Okay, something about being overstimulated and you needing to just sit outside, no phone, nothing but the noise of nature. Okay, it will heal you. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm gonna do my part with the God that reigns within me, and then allow nature to do its part. Okay, everyone I desire desires me more. So I definitely feel like you are very attractive at this time. I feel like I pretty much channeled this whole transmission, which is okay. I'm gonna get one more card, and then we're gonna move on to the next reading. I'm trying to see, like, do I just want to keep my love readings for Saturday? Okay, because when I do my love readings, I like to do the spicy version of that love right after. Okay, I channel energy for your highest timeline, your highest vibration. If you are not resting in the energy that I'm currently reading, that's because your spirit is calling for it. Okay, no matter what reading I do. Okay, I am the example of getting everything that I want. You already are. Okay, that's literally what that's saying. You already are. You an example of getting everything you want. Okay, it don't have to happen tomorrow. Okay, somebody here, you might have a bill due, and you might be wondering where that money gonna come from. That's the problem. Don't worry about it, because if you really got faith in God, then you know that you're taken care of. Somebody here, you need to reevaluate your faith. Okay, yes, my readings might be very triggering, but they trigger you to grow. All right, at least that's what I try to do. I don't think nothing else want to be said. It said the universe spoils me constantly. Yeah, God always got your back. Your angels, your spirit team, they always got your back. Okay, but you got to do your part as well. And sometimes your part is just resting. Okay, sometimes your part is just knowing, believing. It's so easy to, you know how easy and not, I've been so naive when I was younger, bro. Now I feel like I got fucking trust issues. Like, I have to question everything. Okay, that's somebody could definitely relate to that. All right, but naivety, if it's so easy for you to believe a lie because somebody was so convincing, why can't you lie to yourself, right? Fake it till you make it, because you aren't lying. You just rewiring your brain to know the truth. Okay, why can't you be naive to the affirmations that you listen to? Why can't you be naive to the timeline that you want to exist on? Okay, why not? My existence pays for itself. I couldn't, no other card could have been any better than what I was just explaining. You should body being paid to exist. And payment is always not in the form of money. The fact that you're able to breathe is a form of payment, because it contributes to your health, which a healthy mind, a healthy brain, a healthy body equates to wealth. Anything that's contributed to your happiness is a form of wealth. And showing up for you first. Imagine the example you could be for others. My existence pays for itself. Remember that. Just like the example I gave about nature. They exist and everything around them bends to their will and what they need. Not only does that happen, they flourish in that and provide us with what we need. It's a cyclical cycle. The more you contribute to your health and your wealth and your mind and your mental state, the more you contribute to the world, not just people, but nature in itself. You walking outside or existing in this high vibration. Imagine how happy the trees are to help you, to help protect you. Imagine how happy your ancestors are, the angels that once couldn't touch you because you were such in a low vibration, but your vibration is raising and it's allowing them to come in and be able to help you. Sometimes we have spirit guides around us, are sent to us, and they're not able to do their job because they can't exist in a certain vibration. I hope you putting down what I'm picking up. Is that the somebody here, you might have a speech impediment, or you might talk with your tongue, okay? Or something here may be making you nervous or feel anxious. Okay, just calm down. Get you some type of tea. Calm down. Stop what? I'm hearing doom scrolling. Because there's a lot of hidden messages and hidden energy behind what you're feeding your mind, what you're feeding your soul, what you're watching, what you're looking at. Okay? The universe shows you how it get better. All the time. Opportunities are always headed to you. Good opportunities, great opportunities. Opportunities in which you can learn, you can grow from. Okay? I'm hearing something about pouring into you. I'm hearing we match your consistency, or we match your embodiment. I get paid to exist. What she said? Abundance on my list. Let me shut the fuck up. Okay, let me just move forward. You can listen to that song, Paid to Exist. He says, I am the example of getting everything that I want. Okay, I don't know why I'm picking up something in regards to pregnancy or a baby here. Like somebody has been sterile or something about, I'm seeing some type of dark energy over their womb. Something has stopped, okay? Somebody here, something about gut health, the womb, okay? I'm also seeing this in a male as well. The sacral energy, something here needs to be cleansed out, purged, okay? Yoni steaming can help women, all right? I'm gonna be honest. I mostly know what can help a woman because I am a woman. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting to know me as a woman, so I don't have that much health advice when it comes to a man's body, a man's anatomy, but I do know calming tea helps. Okay, I gotta look that up so I could be of service in that way, okay, for men, because I know it's not only women watch this, but mostly women do. All right, it says my existence pays for itself. The more wealth in my hands, the more good circulates in the universe. And that's literally confirming what I just said. But wealth is not about money. The more wealthy you are within creates this ripple effect without. You're not just helping yourself when you heal. You're helping nature. And nature is helping you right back. I'm hearing the natural order, what naturally is supposed to be. You're naturally supposed to be healthy. You're naturally supposed to be wealthy. You're naturally supposed to be magical. All it takes for you to do is actually believe it. And with that being said, I love you guys so much. Okay. So much so I'm not listening to my body. I'm getting burned out, okay? And it's probably because I'm having an influx of different people watching me. And of course, that pulls on your energy. All right, sometimes for some of us, it don't even be somebody sending magic. It be our own doing. So with that being said, after today, baby, if y'all don't see a couple of videos for a couple of days, that's because I'm resting. Okay, I might record all I can today and spread it out, but if not, don't kill me, all right? Especially because I want to do 3 videos for y'all today. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for listening. I command nothing but blessings and abundance and peace over your mind, your body, and your soul today. I pray that you get the answers that you need. I pray that the answers that need you find you. And I just said I pray again. See, I'm still unlearning. Okay, I command. I'm also hearing too, you don't have to know everything to be a teacher. Just be you. And it teaches, and it naturally happens. Something about the natural order of things is very significant for you. I just heard High Frequency Guru saying in the background, my wealth keep growing because I am the embodiment of it. And usually I don't even play her rampages in the background. I usually just play the sublines, but for some reason I was called to. Okay. Anyways, I'll talk y'all to death. Get the fuck out of here. All right. Book a personal if you interested. And somebody here, you so fucking dramatic. But it's funny though, and it's you. And you should love that because people love it. All right. Anyways, bye-bye. Peace.